Still July 4th. Boy, I wonder if there's going to be fireworks somewhere tonight that we don't know about. Anyway, we're out behind the church. We're going towards the cemetery. This is a monument that was erected here on the occasion of the 90th anniversary of the armistice from World War I, which would have been 11 November 2008, 90 years after November 11th, 1918. And it's dedicated to the young enfants of Roissy who fell, tombé, au champ d'honneur, on the field of honor from 1914 to 1918. And names. And enfant is supposed to be children. And so I don't quite understand that, why they would necessarily make a monument to children during World War I, but access interdit to dogs unless they're on a leash. Okay, let's see, how did they get in here? This is the cemetery, Roissy in France. And this is where everybody is, numbered. We'll just take a quick walk around and show you how they do things a little bit differently over here. Neatly laid out, no lawn to care for, which is interesting. Don't have to mow very much. But they tend to put a whole family together. Keep going to the same place. The last name here is Wesolowska, W-E-S-O-L-O-W-S-K-A, sounds Polish. And we have a Joseph A, 1895 to 1982. We have Guy from 46 to 89. We have Jerome from 1924. And then people put plaques on there, and it says, to my good mother, our grandmother, à notre papa chéri, never, yeah. Amis et voisins. Yes. You can see the flower layouts, the French flag, if you can see it in the proper contrast. This one goes back to 1873 to 1958. Marie, Madeline, Robert. Some this is Marie Latour, 1939, 2003. Just give you some idea. Here's somebody that got quite a few decorations. We'll see why. There's a florist in town here, and maybe that's why. And they have their pictures on their grave in many cases. Bonne fête, maman. Ma petite. And we'll cut this off here in just a second. And here you can see pictures. And they don't necessarily correspond to their age in later life. Some earlier. And I'll just take some of the more decorated ones. But it's done differently here in Europe. We've been to cemeteries in Italy, and they do quite the same thing. Whole families just put together, and anyway, here are the birds in the trees. A lot of lavender growing here, Joanne pointed out. And okay, we'll continue later.